we're very excited to be opening this week. The guys worked extremely hard, from spring training. I thought we were able to implement a great deal of our offensive and defensive and special team schemes. Then the guys continued the work during the off season. I think Coach Ancard and the strength and conditioning staff did a great job of preparing the guys to open camp. And then since we've started camp, the guys have really soaked up a lot of things, a lot of the nuances of the offense and defense and special teams. And, now we're ready to go play somebody and to see exactly where we're at. I know the guys are excited to tackle somebody besides themselves, to block somebody besides themselves. And, fortunately for us, we get a great test in the opener against a very good Louisiana Tech football team, a team that, last time they suited up, they went and won, hung half 100 on SMU in the bowl game. I think they won something like 52-10. So, it's a great test for us first week out of the gates, but it's one that we're very excited about and one that we're looking forward to.
Thank you, Coach. Our first questions come from Andrew Doherty with Hero Sports. Andrew, please go ahead.
Hey, Coach, I appreciate your time this morning. A handful of coaches have said that there might be a need for an FBS commissioner to oversee things that are best for the game of college football for all 10 conferences, not what's best for individual conference, what's best for a certain situation, oversee things like scheduling, officiating, etc. I mean, obviously, you're in year one down there, but you're not new to the FBS. Have you given any thought to an FBS commissioner? Any opinion on if you think a commissioner is necessary?
No, I haven't given that any thought. Our thoughts have been on trying to get ready for this opener against Louisiana Tech and trying to get our team the best prepared that we possibly can. And I have not paid that. Again, it goes back to controlling the things that we can control right now. What we can control is trying to get ready to play this first game. And then, so no, I haven't given that a whole lot of thought.
Okay, thanks, Coach. Have a good week.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Andrew. Our next questions come from Whitney Hayworth with the Sunbelt Digital Network. Whitney, please go ahead.
Coach, good morning. Hope everything is going well. You and I last talked at Football Media Day, and obviously at that point you can't talk too much about individuals and what is to come this fall. But now that you have gone through camp, what have you seen and what's impressed you most by any certain individual person or position group? And on the opposite side, what are some position groups maybe that you want to see improve a little bit more and work a little bit harder for you?
Right. Well, good morning. It's great to talk to you again. Obviously, through camp, I've been very pleased with a lot of the groups. Every group has worked hard and made a lot of progress. I like the way that our linebacking core, we've got some older linebackers led by Bull Barge. That group he's been steady throughout, from since we got here day one. Had a great spring, had a great summer, and had a great fall camp. I like Bull, Roy Yancey, Nick Mobley, Riley Cole, Chris Henderson Riley and Chris at the outside backers, Sean Grayer and Chason Milner at defensive end. I like that our linebacking core has been steady and a group that we feel like that we can definitely count on through the, when adversity hits. They have been a group that has stepped up every time. I like the play of our safeties. I think that group that's an older group. Some guys that have played. Nigel Lawrence has played a lot of football. He's a good football player. Malcolm Buggs has played a lot of football and is a solid guy and has worked extremely hard. So, I like our inside and outside linebacker safeties. On the, our interior defensive line, we've got some talent there and some guys have worked really hard. Offensively, the wide receiver spot, I think, has been a good spot. We've got some older guys with Jamarius Way and Jordan McCray. We've got Sam Harris with Quan Baker stepping up as a younger guy, stepping into a new role. I think we've got some depth at wide receiver, and we've got some experience at wide receiver. Quarterback, that group, we've got some older guys there, Cole Garvin and Evan North. Love the way that those two have progressed since we got here. Cephas Johnson is a young guy at the quarterback spot. So we've got 3 that I think are really good football players there. O-line has gotten better, but they're a group that, I do not have a senior on the offensive line. We've got, we finished with 8 healthy bodies in the spring. And, that is a spot where, that we're still, we need to play a game. I love the way that we're working, love the progress that we've made. We need to get out, play a game, and we need to get, more live snaps under our belt. Kicking game, we've got, an all-conference punter returning and an all-conference kicker, so I feel good about that with a very good snapper. So I feel comfortable with our kicking game. Now we need to get out and play a game and execute and live up to our potential there, but I feel strong about that.